Hey, it's your girl say what? This is what my auntie have to say about my father molesting us. This is actually his sister. So y'all check it out.
Mama said he didn't need no kids. She said, get you some condoms. She said, many kids that you got, Chuck, you don't even like kids. He didn't need no kids. Let me ask you this. Do you remember when Tanya used to come over and stay with us? No, because I wasn't coming around y'all over there. I told you, after Ashley got her job, she didn't have nothing to do with me. I never did come to that house when y'all lived there. Oh, he molested Tanya, too, and Tanya ran and never came back. He raped her? Yeah, he started feeling on her and stuff, and then she ran and her parents came and got her. My June bug was about to whoop Chuck ass. He needed to get whooped. Anybody do something like that need to be. Mama said Mama said Chuck needs to be shot. Wow, that's his own mama said that. She said, I don't care if that is my only son and a baby. He need to do what he did. He need to be shot. Exactly, for molesting kids. Did his mama, which is our grandma, did your mama know that he? So she knew he molested us. She found out later in the later years. Yep. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. And she said her own son needed to be shot. So she knows something was wrong with Chuck. You know, she knew something was wrong with him. He's sick. She told him that. Yeah, he's sick. This is my Aunt Teresa I'm calling, Chuck's sister, who molested me. Hey, niece. Hey, Aunt Teresa, how you doing? Real good. What about you? Not much. I know we've been missing each other and stuff, and I'm sorry. I just ain't really been feeling like talking too much, you know. But it's all good. I got today off, so I gotta go. I'll go back to work tomorrow, you know. Yeah. But you know what, Auntie, my lady friend prophesied to me, which I got a gift where I can see too. But she prophesied to me that my sperm donor, Chuck, he did some spell magic to make people think that we was crazy when we talk about the child molestation, so they wouldn't believe us. Yeah, she prophesied that to me. Yep, but that's why Mama didn't really believe us. Remember, I would tell Mama what was happening, and we still stayed there. But you know why he did that? He didn't want to get caught. That's what it was. He didn't want to get caught, exactly. He didn't want to get in trouble with the law because he know that was wrong. Yeah, and y'all knew what was going on, though. No, I didn't know till maybe like, 10 years ago, 15 years ago. I didn't know because I wasn't around Essie or y'all. Essie didn't hardly have nothing to do with me after I helped her get that job and all that. She didn't even want me to have her dress on Penwood or nothing. So let me ask you this, Auntie. Do you remember when you said to me that he broke your hymen or something? Remember Dad said that to me? How did you find out about that? He didn't mess with me or Niecy. No, I said when you told me that he broke me and my twin sister hymen. Remember you said? The doctor told me that. She told me that maybe about just before she died. I had seen her. She told me she took y'all to the doctor, she told me. My mama? Yeah, Essie told me. Okay, and she told you that he broke her hymen? She said that the doctor said that, yeah. The doctor said it. So, why didn't they arrest him then? I don't know if she pressed charges. See, I don't know. LaShonda, she didn't talk to me hardly or nothing. I didn't see Essie. So, see, they kept it covered up and left us there. But then Mama was a good lady, too. But he was witchcraft and voodoo on her, so she could just keep us there or something. I don't know, man. That's crazy. So, I probably put something to Essie where Essie wouldn't tell on him. Yeah, he put a spell on her. That's what he did, yeah. Put witchcraft on her. Because, you know, if a man messed with us, we had to be bleeding or something. But that's crazy, man. That's very crazy. But it's all good. Of course, he he finna get his time. You know, I got some stuff to tell you. So God showed me stuff, and you know, He showed me stuff through dreams and stuff. So it's just a lot. He showed me a lot. I end up I'll be second guessing myself and doubting myself and stuff. So I hired a private psychic investigator because I wanted to make sure this was true. Do you know, Auntie, Chuck sent a hit for me.
He what?
He sent a hit for me. A female to hit me, okay? Because he didn't want my child molestation story out. And I got it recorded and stuff. The lady said, your father was in the military. I know he was a Marine. She also said he was a Mason. He's a Freemason, or he's a crooked Mason and Eastern Star. So she told me a lot about that. She said that
Told you that?
huh?
Who told you that?
The psychic I hired. Well, she told me a lot. So I'm like, wow, this bitch ass nigga. Forgive me, God, for cussing. But you know, as if the molestation wasn't enough, then you gonna sit up and try and hire somebody to hit me? So I'm like, okay. It's on now. And then they did witchcraft, voodoo, and death spells on me. Do you hear me?
On who?
On me.
He did.
Him and the chick that he hired to hit me, who was supposed to sit in to act like she wanted to talk to me and be in a relationship with me. But yeah, man, and they was in the coven. They was witches, come to find out. And doing death spells, burying stuff in cemeteries and stuff. I found out a lot. Do you hear me?
You mean Chuck is that low down and you ain't did nothing to him?
I ain't do shit to him. That's the thing. So I'm pissed off now, as if I ain't already been through enough. If I ain't already been through enough. Because he didn't want... At first, look, Auntie, I wasn't going to even press charges or nothing on him. I was going to let it go because I forgave him. But when I called him, I said, I forgive you. You know, when I talked when Mama died in 2013, I talked to him. I said, I forgive you. He said, forgive me for what? I said, don't act like you don't know what you did to us. Remember what you did to us, because I know you know. Don't sit up there and play dumb. He said, no, your mama brainwashed you. Nigga, come on. I remember, man. I remember everything. The way he used to beat us and be laughing and stuff. I remember all of that stuff, you know? So then he's... Go ahead.
Chuck is sick. He need to be in a mental hospital or something.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, he was mean to his dog. And he used to tell us to get away from his room before he shoot me and Niecy.
Yup.
Jesse gave him a gun, and he shot Gene when he was 14.
The only thing though, Auntie, I wasn't gonna even press charges on her. I was just gonna let it go. You know what I'm saying? But people need to sit up there and know. You know how many people going through child molestation and stuff, and they don't know how to get through it, and they feel bad and have problems, and they don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? So it'll help other people by God delivering you, like God, your testimonies of deliverance and stuff, you know?
Relief, yeah.
So it'll give you a relief. So after that, I was going to tell my testimony and just let it be. But not knowing this dirty dude sent somebody to hit me. So let me tell you, man, the people would, like, if I be coming home from work or something, they'll get up on my bumper, and you know, I'm not, like, I don't play them type of games at all. I'll slam on brakes and get right up on their bumper. They'll get some act right real quick. You hear me? They'll get some act right real quick. They say he put me on a list, a Masonic list to be gang stalked or something. So I'm like, this bitch ass nigga want to keep playing. You keep on playing with me now. I done already been through enough. I done took a trip out there. Do you hear me?
But you know what gets me? He can't even apologize.
Yep.
Like he haven't did nothing.
Yep. And he don't see that he did nothing wrong. That's how you know he got a demon in him or something, you know?
Chuck don't have no conscience.
Something ain't right. Something ain't right.
Mama told him before she died to get some help. She said, Chuck, you my child, I love you, but you sick. You need some help. And we was real hurt about what we had found out about them kids, him doing the yard we was. And Mama said, them kids ain't lying on you. You probably did rape them. You need some help. You sick, son. Get you some help. He hang up on it. We was hurt about it. He wouldn't call her Lashonda for 3 or 4 years.
Because she was speaking the truth and telling him right. You don't rape no kids.
Yep.
And what a kid got a life for, you know? But Auntie, I got to tell you this too. So I wrote a gospel song. It's called God Did It For Me. In my gospel song, it's like I had him to reverse my song. You can backmask a song to hear what it's saying in reverse. Do you know what my song said in reverse? It says, I got molested a lot. I got molested. My producer man said, Shonda, I got chills. You hear me? I got it on tape recorder though, just to prove it. So, I mean, that's proof alone within itself. And the song and the story is proof. And then my twin sister is proof. And y'all know, you know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. Nene really didn't know because she didn't really come around like that, you know what I'm saying? But she didn't know until later. But he should have went and got some help, you know what I'm saying? And my mama friend who prophesied to us, which is a pastor, she told me that Chuck dad molested him. That's why he turned out that way and did it to us. So then it wasn't his real dad, which is Jesse, but it was Sam. That's what I was thinking. And then when I talked to Tiffany them, they said it was Sam too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, wow.
But you know what? That doesn't justify what he did was still wrong.
Yeah, just because you somebody molest you don't mean you molest others, because we got molested. You won't see us going around molesting kids. You got to be the one to break that cycle, and I'm the one that's breaking the generational curses up off my bloodline. Yeah.
I got molested at 9 years old. I don't go around molesting people, and I used to keep kids.
Yep, so he just chose to be dirt, and it's just so wrong because kids are innocent. And you know, Auntie, he took my life from me. Like when I sit up and say my right to decide, like if he wouldn't have never did that, I probably wouldn't be like him females, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like he just took my right from me to decide, you know what I'm saying? Like I often wonder if he wouldn't have never did that, how would I be today? Which I'm proud of how I am today, but like how would I be, you know, and stuff like that. I just think about a lot. And then my twin sister Rhonda finally admitted it. She said, Shonda, he messed us up, you know, and it was just like when I actually took the time out to put work in with God and then do my self-healing affirmations on myself, that's when I started to change, you know. I took like 2.5 years out with God, you know what I'm saying? So I healed myself, you know. Yep. But it is what it is, because in the end, you can't, even though you think you got away with something, you won't. Watch it now. I'm the one, Auntie. I'm the one that's about to bring it around. He ain't finna get away with it. Watch it. Watch it. All he had to do was sit up there and apologize and say, you know what, I was wrong. Will you forgive me? I probably would have just left it alone. I forgave him, you know what I'm saying? But to sit up here and do all this to me, and then because you scared, or because I'm telling, I want to tell my testimony and give my story to try to hit me, that's not good. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he did it on sly. He didn't think I was going to find out about it. But it's all good because I've known. God was showing me. But I second guessed myself. So I called in. I paid this lady, this psychic spiritual reader, and she read for me, you know. So I know it now, and I know what's up. But did you know a part of him? Did you know about him being a part of a Eastern Star and Mason and stuff like that? Auntie.
Well, LaShonda, what else did the lady say about him?
Well, I'll let you listen to it. I'll send it to you. If you interested in hearing it, you know what I'm saying? If you interested in hearing it, she just clarified what God already had showed me, because God was giving me dreams. He was giving me dreams, and I'm like, what the heck? Why am I dreaming something like this, So then, like, I would hear, because he'll talk to me and stuff, but I was like, you know what? I was second guessing. I'm like, you know what? No, because I didn't really want to. Who would think that he would try to harm me? It's bad enough, like, harm me, So it's bad enough, the molestation, but who would think that he would go that low to send a hit after me? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, LaShonda, he would whoop y'all and laugh.
Yeah, he'll be going back and forth, and I said, what the hell is wrong with this nigga? Like a demon, laughing and swinging back and forth, beating the dog shit out of us. Yeah.
What y'all with?
He will be beating us sometimes with his hands. He'll pick up whatever he can and beat us with. But I'll never forget, he was laughing. So how you know he was laughing, beating us? Mama told you?
No, you just said it not too long ago.
Oh yeah, he would be laughing and beating us. Yeah, he would. Yep. And I guess he would be taking his anger out on us, but he just had issue problems, okay? And then when you tell your mom something is wrong or going on, she's supposed to remove you from there. Nothing, man. We got left with that monster for years. Do you hear me?
Yeah, the mom is supposed to protect y'all.
Yeah. So my mama, friend came in who's a pastor, and I'm glad we got time to talk about it. She prophesied to mama. She said, you want to know why your daughter's so mad? Because when she told you stuff was going on with her, you didn't protect her. That's why she mad. I was pissed off. I ain't gonna lie, man. But me putting the work in with God, I calmed myself down. It helped me, But
I think Essie was scared of Chuck.
He was beating the dog breaks out for her too.
Because he used to beat her up.
Yeah, beat her bad. I thought my mom was going to die. Do you hear me? I'll be the only one that would try to help her, though, Yep. But it's all good. Every dog got their day, right?
Yep.
Every dog got their day. And it's sad that everybody know about our stories. All of them just keep it in the family and hush, hush. Nobody did a damn thing about it. Do you hear me? Nobody did nothing about it. And some people knew what was going on. You hear me?
Brings evil, and karma is not nice.
Say that again, Auntie.
I said good brings good and evil brings evil. Karma is not nice. Chuck got to pay for that.
Yeah, he gonna pay for what he did to us. And then, Auntie, when I sit up and think about, he got that teenage boy over there he's autistic. He can't speak for himself. I'm willing to bet he's up there raping him if he did it to us.
But how old is the boy, LaShonda? I've never seen him.
I don't know. When I talked to him, I think he got to be about 14. I think he got to be about 13 or 14 or something like that now. But
he that grown?
I think he's a teenager still, because Lamar went down there a couple years. When he went down there, Lamar went down there. He said Chuck smacked that boy and knocked him on the floor in front of him. He said, Chuck, don't be hitting that boy like that. And he said, you don't tell me how to raise my son. That's my son. So he said, Shonda, I believe y'all what happened, because he got to see how he was when he was down there. But see, a person only going to show you they ain't going to show you all of them if you just going to be there for like a couple days or a week. You don't know what going on behind closed doors unless you actually live there, But see, we actually lived with him and experienced all of this when we was younger. If he did it to me and my twin, I'm willing to bet he's molesting that young man. I'm willing to bet, because he can't talk for himself. You know what I'm saying? He's autistic. Yep. Well, so it is what it is. Though God is going to deal with him. Huh?
The boy can't talk?
Nope, he's autistic. He can't talk. He got to change his diaper and stuff. He got to do everything for him. So that's why I guess he can say simple words, but he said last time I had talked to him, he said he had to change his diaper and stuff. So if he can't talk and he got to do all that, he probably raping him.
And he's still in diapers and that old?
Yeah, because he's autistic. You got different stages of autistic people.
To talk, some of them autistic people.
Some of them can, but he's autistic to the point where he can't really talk, and he's in a diaper and stuff. Yeah.
He must be. He have a severe case.
Yeah, severe case, and I'm willing. Well, I ain't gonna even say that, because who knows how he ended up autistic. He probably beat the brakes off of him, you know. But it is what it is, man. It's just sad because you don't know. He's there by himself, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't no telling. And if so, the damage done been done because he didn't have that boy for years, you know. But I'll never forget. Like, instead of him, when I talked to him when Mom died, instead of him saying, "Hun, I'm sorry about your mom," he gonna sit up and say, he channels spirits, he got a portal, and he channeled mom is in hell. I said, bitch ass nigga, what the F you just said about my mama? You know, and we got to arguing and stuff, and that was my last time talking to him. You ain't finna sit up there and disrespect like that. So my twin sister said, Shonda, I want to talk to him. He don't know the hell he done took us through. Let me talk to him. I said, Rhonda, you don't want his number. Something's wrong with him, and he not right. So she said, you let me be the judge of that. So I said, okay, here go his number. So she called she talked to him for almost a week, and she said, Shonda, you were so right. She said, I'll never talk to that nigga a day again in my life. I said, what happened? She said, he got a portal, he channeled the spirits, and mom was in hell. She said she went off. She said, something's wrong with that crazy nigga. You hear me? And it is. It is, yeah. So she seen what I was talking about, you know. So I talked to my brother when he went down there. He said, Shonda, when I went down there, he was so scared. He said he seen spirits and stuff. He seen spirits in the hallway. You hear me?
He said he what when he went down
He
there?
seen spirits and stuff.
Who, Lamar did?
Yeah, I was laughing because you know, Chuck do that witchcraft voodoo and stuff. You know.
He seen spirits in that house.
Yeah, in the house. In the house. He said, yeah, they was running around. It's not funny, but it's the way he was telling it to me. You know.
Chuck is crazy. He needs some help.
Yeah, he is. But then don't nobody really know unless you be around. So you remember Lori, Nene Mama, right?
Yeah.
Nene Mama said, I just couldn't see him doing that. I said, you don't. That's because he showed you the nice you. You don't know what going behind the closed doors. You feel me?
She wasn't acting like y'all was lying, was she?
No, I'm not saying that, but it's hard for some people to believe when it's hard for some people to believe you when they used to. He was nice to me, you know. It's hard for people to believe that somebody is a monster like that when they seem nice and come off sweet and innocent and stuff, you know. So that's what he.
That's Chuck up when he was with Lori. He was looking for out in California. He went in the military. He was looking for a house for them out there. He here. He really loved Lori. And Lori, mother told Mama to tell Chuck to quit sending Lori money. He was sending Lori money. And Mr. Loney, Lori's mama said, Chuck, Lori got married and stuff. She was still accepting money from Chuck. She messed Chuck up. Chuck went wild after that, went to having all the kids and everything.
Wow. I just wish when Mama met him, she would have ran. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
I wish she would have ran because I it's just crazy, man. And somebody have to stop the cycle, and I'm the one. You know, I've been breaking generational curses up off my bloodline, and at the first I didn't realize what God was having me do, but yeah, you know. Yep. And then Miss Christine said I had to go through it. I was chosen to go through it to help lead others up out of it. You know what I'm saying? But I said, even though they say I'm chosen to go through, I didn't want to go through no mess like that. You hear me?
Yeah.
And there was times I was looking for God to save me, man. Like, I'm talking about from it. I was actually literally looking for God to save me from that. You hear me?
Yep.
And it's just messed up, man. Then the pastor was like, well, he was there with you. He was right there with you crying. So then I got mad. I was like, that kind of pissed me off. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
But it is what it is, man. I went through it, and if I had a choice to rebirth, I wouldn't want to redo that no more, you know, and I wish things would have been different. A child don't need to be growing up seeing that. A child don't need to be growing up seeing a guy put their hands on their mom or their mother, you know. A child don't need to be seeing none of that. Being abused and stuff. You can discipline your child, but you don't have to abuse them. It's a difference, you know what I'm saying? But
is that why y'all moved to Georgia, to get away from Chuck?
I don't know why Mom moved to Georgia. I don't know. To be honest with you, she just always talked about she wanted to move. No, I do know. She wanted to get closer to her family. You know, Mama family was from Georgia.
He a